welcome back. So in the last part here, we restored the water crystal. Kind of cruising right along here. I guess I can toss my white mage a couple potions there. So now we heard a rumor about the waterfall cavern, talking to somebody in town. Oh, I really don't need to be casting Thundaga anymore. We're not fighting Kraken. Let's go up this way, and I believe it's at they said the waterfall, right? So I think you go all the way up this way. And then back to the mage staff for the Fira on everything. Alright, so here's our waterfall, and sure enough there's a cave in here, so we're in the waterfall cavern. It is pretty large. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot to it, so make your way through the maze to the door in the southwest. Let's get going that way. I want to make sure that I don't miss any monsters in here. I don't want to have to come back in here, but if I do, I do. I have not checked the bestiary yet. I need to get on that at some point. So there's bats in here. Clay golems we fought before, so that's... Am I going the right way? Yeah. Up here. Paralisks we fought before. Mummies and mummy kings we fought before. Clay golems again. Alright, let's fight this guy. It's a whole bunch of dudes we've already fought. Fira might just one-shot him. That'd be cool. There it is. Good fight. Alright, what's this guy have to say? I have been waiting. Take this cube, Tiamat. Flying Fortress, please. You obtained the warp cube. Alright. Bzzz-whir. Alright, so we got a wizard staff, Gil, another ribbon. So the wizard staff, while you would think is better than the mage staff, it casts Confuse instead of Fira, so we're keeping the mage staff on. Gil, we got Gil, and the defender is an upgraded sword for the main character here. It increases our accuracy and our attack. And it also casts Blink when used. So, ooh, green dragon, that is a new enemy. Oh, glad it didn't flee. Alright, good, we got him. Okay, we got another one here. Wow, that's a cool looking sword. Nightmares we fought. I don't know what else is in this cave. I don't see that it says to make sure to get anything or anything like that, so we're kind of just going to cruise on out of here now that we're done. We have the cube. Alright, so we're going to a town called Lufenia now. That's our next stop. I believe it's the last town in the game we haven't been to yet. So let's get back to our airship. Neo Chew. You got one shot. Okay. It says I should be level 39 here. We're a little shy. That's just fine. We're not having any issues whatsoever. I want to check something real quick. I have almost 300,000 gil. I'm going to go over here and buy my spells that I didn't buy yet. Because we ignored these magic and armor shops and everything in this town. So, find anything you like. Saber raises casters' attack and accuracy. So instead of casting temper and haste, it basically does it all in one. And then blind, I don't think it matters at this point. Alright, thank you. Kiliga, for sure. We don't need null death because we have the protect armbands on. So that's all the level 7 magic. So yeah, I need to get 2 more level 8 magics, and I apparently need a level 5 magic for him. I don't know why. So let's head on out. Alright, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to go get him that level 5 magic. I want to say level 5 magics were in this town? Melmond? Yeah. Scourge or teleport. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Alright, thanks. Okay, so we got that. So now we're going back over here. So this is where the Mirage Tower is. And over here is the last town in the game that we have not been to. Unfortunately, they don't let you land there, so you have to find a spot to land. And I think the only spot to land is all the way up here on the other side. Up here. So. Got some hill gigas here. These guys are relatively weak at this point in the game. We are rapidly approaching the end of the game. We have the Mirage Tower, and then we got 2 more dungeons after that, and then a couple grindy things to get the 100%. So we're getting there. Okay, so the reason that you don't come to this town the moment you get the airship to try to get your best magic in the games and things like that is that you can't speak to the NPCs. You can't speak to the NPCs because you need the Rosetta Stone, which we got a couple parts ago. And now that you got the Rosetta Stone, you can understand them. So you can come in here and maybe you can't understand them yet. Talk to the NPC on the southeastern side of the inn. Alright, so let's... Where's the inn? Am I in the right town? Yeah, I am. I don't see an inn. Am I crazy? Oh yeah, so here's the magic shops. So here's Full Life, which is a must-have. And then over here is Flare. Everything else doesn't matter. Those are the best magics of the game, like just straight up. Okay, so we're back in town here. I don't see an inn. Do I have to use an item? Did I miss something? Ah, yes. I did miss something. Come on. Move your butt. Alright, let's go. So, what I didn't do, and I was just in Melmond, is you have to go to Melmond. Hello. That's a lot of mobs. Alright, well, we need to level a little bit anyway, so that should help with that. I think max level in this game is 50, I want to say? We'll get there before you know it. Anyway, we're going back to Melmond real quick. And if you remember from the very beginning of the game, when you first get over here before you rescue any of the crystals, there's this dude up here who talks about ancient languages at the grave site, and you bring him the Rosetta Stone. It makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. There we go. That's what it was. It all makes sense. Allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. We're very smart. We've learned it in 35 seconds. Now I can speak it too. Alright. You have anything else to say to me before I leave here? Restore the crystal series. Okay. So, now we're a smart boy. So now we gotta go back. And park all the way up here again, and work our way back to Lufenia. Winterwolves, we've fought these before. It says to look out for the Allosaurus here. It's a rare enemy. We fought one already. Apparently you can get it in the forest near Lufenia. But we all have already done that, so that's it. Alright, so now it says to... I have to come back down here and talk to this person again. Take this chime with you, it'll grant you passage to the Mirage Tower. Alright, we obtained the chime. Now, Tiamat blocks the power of wind. It's the source of the Sky People's strength. All these people will give you little tidbits of information about what you're supposed to do and how you make it through the game and all that. And it's just the ones who shocked that they can speak to us. We Lufenians, the descendants of a race that once lived among the clouds, the Sky People. You can use a vessel called an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. So there's the reference to Sid. He's in every single Final Fantasy game, as long as I know. I'm pretty sure he's in every single one. So now that we have that, now that we have a chime, we can go to the Mirage Tower, which is in the middle of the desert. I just showed it a little while ago. So there are a couple rare monsters it tells you to get before you go into the tower, so we'll go get those. We already have the Allosaurus, but there's a Tyrannosaurus as well, which is in the desert, large desert in the northeast. So I think you have to park here. Is there another spot you could park somewhere slightly closer? I don't know. I don't know that you could. There's a small gap near the mountains where you can park slightly closer than obvious. Alright, that needed of obvious. Alright, so in here we're looking for Tyrannosaurus. This is the only place to fight this. So we'll kind of walk around this desert a little bit and try to grab this Tyrannosaurus before we head into the tower. Oh, holy, these guys hurt. Before we get another one of those fights, let's Alright. Hopefully we'll get the Tyrannosaurus like as we walk to the tower right here. Like this fight. Nope. New mobs though, haven't fought these. I wonder just how rare this Tyrannosaurus is. There's the Allosaurus and the Wyvern. Haven't fought one of those yet. Sandworms? Oh man, earthquake. It always kills my monk. Not monk, my ninja. Okay, well we're gonna is it gonna take me to find this Tyrannosaurus? I'll grind it out for about 10 more minutes, and if it doesn't pop up, I'm going to go inside the Mirage Tower and we'll fight for him later. Another Allosaurus. Alright, so we've got 2 of the rare enemies, just not... Oh, I didn't mean to take a screenshot. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Got 2 of the rare enemies, just not the one we're looking for. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more fight after this one, and if I don't pull that Tyrannosaurus up, we'll come back to it at a later date. Okay, we didn't get him. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna just pop a cottage here, I guess? I don't know. I don't know that I really needed a cottage. 10 probably would have done, but there's only a couple more dungeons in this game, so how many times am I gonna use a cottage anyway? So, now that that's done, we're just gonna give it a quick save here. Alright, and we're gonna hop inside the Mirage Tower. Alright, so once you get in here, you can see it's literally just a tower. The stairs up are on the other side, and you can hop in here. And there's a whole bunch of treasure chests, so you'll want to get those. So let's go through and do just that. Okay, so it looks like there are probably 8 chests here. So how do I get to them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So let's go up this way. Where tigers? Looks like there's an NPC I could talk to up there. Medusa and Sabertooths. Medusa should be new. So I've actually seen speedrunners run through the game with their first person in stone status because they get targeted. I think they said 25% of the time it targets the first person, and if they're in stone, it'll still target them. But we're not going to do that. I cannot silence. Gold needle. Alright. We got a tent. Aegis shield. Punch gill. Vorpal sword. Okay, let's see what we got here. Diamond shield. Aegis shield. What does it do? Shield that guards against stone and poison. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Vorpal sword's just no good. Black Knight is a new enemy. Didn't seem too threatening. Okay, so we're gonna have to come up here, get the gill, healing helm, and 3400 gil. So the healing helm is a helm that I can cast heal with. It's pretty much got the same stats as my current helm on my ninja, so you might as well wear that too. So if I needed to cast heal other than the healing staff, I can also heal with the ninja now. Pretty nice to have that option, I guess. Not sure how much I'll use it, but it's there if we need it. Okay, so now that that's all done, we're gonna go back out. Guardians, those are a new enemy. Alright, so much like the first room, giant circle, you're gonna want to make your way into the center there, and grab the chests in the inside, just like in the first floor. Pyralisks and Mummy Kings, we've fought both of these already. Chimeras, I believe, are new. I don't think I fought those yet. Hellhounds we've fought. Hellhounds again. I wish my Black Mage would get a little more health, max health, hopefully when he levels here. Yeah, we go inside and then down. And the reason I say that is when we fight a couple enemies coming up, I think they do start doing a lot of AoE damage. because you've been fighting the Sabertooth, which is a rare enemy. We've already fought that. So we're good there. Go up here and get the treasure chests. Gil, Thor's hammer. Gil. So Thor's hammer you could equip on your white mage if you're going to have them attack. I don't really plan on having him on attack, so there's no reason for me to do that. But we have Sunblade here, which I'm going to equip on my ninja. And then we got Dragon's armor, which guards against fire and ice. So that's everything for that area. Let's what's this map looking like? We have to go out, up, and around either way. Alright. See, and this is exactly why I keep the healing staff on instead of swapping over to Thor's hammer. Okay. All those are dead. Let's see what this robot says. Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube, went to see our master. So third level is a little bit smaller here. There's only one room to enter, so we'll do that. This should end with one Fira, so hopefully we cast it. And then we'll fight this blue dragon here. Oh boy, Thunderbolts. And we one-shot it. Nice. Use warp cube to travel beyond the sky. It will take you to the flying fortress. So you step on this pad here. And we have entered the flying fortress. So I'm going to end this part here, YouTube. In the next part, we will conquer the flying fortress, which is the second to last dungeon in the game. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.